Well, hello everybody. This is Marty from PodJam TV, along with.
Misty. Hi, Marty. How are
Hi,
you?
how you doing, Misty?
I'm doing well. And you?
Very good. Very energetic. And the reason I say this episode is all about fitness.
Yes,
And
and we're trying to get, fit. We're starting our
exactly.
fitness regimen for, I think it's around about 3 weeks already.
hmm With the
Mm-hmm.
weather getting nicer, you want to get out there and start getting fit.
Mm-hmm.
And later in this video, we actually have, being that we're geeks, we actually have a couple of apps that we've been using that we'd like
Mm-hmm.
to highlight. But first, what we decided to do was we decided to ask three of our online friends to help
Mm-hmm.
us out with this post.
Yeah,
And
there are people who are, since we're not experts,
mhm,
we decided to ask people who have been doing this for the longest time, and they're very inspiring.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
The first person is Christina Yao.
Yes.
And Christina lives over in Singapore. She works at Nike, and she was kind enough
Yeah.
to send us these wonderful Nike shirts
Yes.
that we're wearing in this video here. Thank you very
Yes.
much, Christina. These are fantastic.
Yes, and we've been using it to train as well.
Absolutely.
It's really awesome shirts. Thank you so much, Christina, and thank you, Nike.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And what does Christina do? Christina.
Oh yeah, Christina. She does a lot of cross training.
Mhm.
She works out on the gym every day. We follow her on Facebook and Twitter and Path, and we
Yeah.
always see her exercising, and it just inspired us to just do it.
She's a great inspiration, and Nike should be very proud of her. She really walks the walk.
Uh-huh.
The next person that we asked to help us is Joyce Cherrier,
Yes.
and she's a fitness expert from New Orleans.
Mm-hmm. And I met her when I was in New
That's
Orleans
right, last year, yeah.
last year. And
hmm
oh my goodness, if you've seen her, she's really fit. And she does weight training.
hmm
And she's also an athlete. She does windsurfing.
Yes.
And she does a lot of training before she goes home to Maui, wherein she does at least 4 weeks of just windsurfing and inspiring people there and teaching them, and she's been really helpful to everybody on Twitter. I mean, she tweets about
Yep.
fitness and helps us um, in eating well and being active all the time.
Yeah, definitely recommend following her and also her
Yes,
blog, Freaking Fitness. We'll
yes.
put links to everybody. Their all their accounts and their blog links in the post itself.
Mm-hmm,
But yeah, Joyce is terrific and someone that you should definitely be following.
mm-hmm.
The third person that we asked is Sean Brown.
Yes, he's here from Cincinnati.
hmm
He's a runner. And right now, he's training for the Boston Marathon. He runs 5 days in a week. And
Yes.
that's what you call dedication. I
Yeah,
don't know
heavy
what
duty
it is.
training. Absolutely. If you're gonna run a marathon, you got to run a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he says that it has helped him a lot,
hmm
his running, and he enjoys it. And I think he also shares some apps and a
Absolutely.
website to go to, and
Yeah.
we'll be posting that as you mentioned earlier.
Absolutely. Some great information from Sean as well. So three great people that we know online. We want to thank Christina, Joyce, and Sean for their generosity and willingness to share with the PodJam audience their tips and about fitness and some of the apps they use and some of the techniques they use to stay in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of apps, and we're like we love apps, so we can't do a show without some apps. So I want to just highlight two apps that I've been using. That I know, Misty, you've been trying them out too.
Mm-hmm.
One's on the iPhone and one is on the iPad. I'll start the iPhone first. The iPhone app I've been using, especially during my walking and running, is called Nike Plus GPS, and I'll show you a couple screens now. If I open the app, it opens up to the main screen, and I've been using this app for a couple weeks now, and so far I have 40.12 miles walked. I don't do a
Nice.
lot of running. This is really kind of walking for me, but you can use it for running. And the
Mm-hmm.
neat thing about this app, it uses the GPS in the phone. So you can go and you'll see on the screen here, it keeps track of the number of runs, the time that you've run, the time per mile, total time that you've been running, and also calories burned. In this screen here, you can say start a new run. You press this. You can start runs, just a basic run. You can start a run on time. So if you want to do a timed run or a
Mm-hmm.
distance run, and it has voice feedback. So it actually has a voice talking back to you at various intervals. So if you once you complete a quarter mile, half mile, it'll tell you that right in your earphones. If you go to the history section here, it'll tell you. Now this is the record. So these are all my records. So this is my 4.31 is my longest run. 1 hour 5 minutes 50 seconds is the longest I've walked, and all the way down 5K. And then you can go to the history tab. It'll actually keep track of all your runs. And these are all my runs for the past couple of weeks. This is the distance. And then it has a settings tab. If you jump over here, and you could set up you can put in your height, your weight, and your gender, and why that's important. That determines your calories burned. You can
Mm-hmm.
also set up for distance, either mile or kilometers. You can also set up power songs. You can play
Mm-hmm.
playlists, so you can listen to songs
And
while you're
what's great
running.
about this one is that you can hook it up to your social networking sites and you can
Absolutely,
challenge people, right?
absolutely, yep.
And not only that, I love it when you tell me that if I like your, when you start the run, you would hear people, cheering for you. I
Right.
think it's a great way of getting encouraged.
Oh, absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Yeah, you can set up all your things here, and it's free, which is another
Yep.
great thing. And it also the other feature of this is it hooks up into your. It's an online site through Nike
Mm-hmm.
Plus, so it'll keep track of all your runs right on the website. So this
So
is
you have
Nike.
a record. Yeah.
Absolutely. You can also invite. You can also do challenges if you click this button. You can do challenges with your friends. Here's a tag challenge. Play tag. You can challenge me. So if you want to run for records or whatever, here's another screen here. So it's nice. It's
Mm-hmm.
Nike Plus GPS available in the iPhone App Store. And then the other app I want to show you is something available on the iPad called Your Gym, and I want to give a shout out to Frank on Path, one of our Path buddies, who turned me onto this app.
Mm-hmm.
This is $1.99 in the iTunes store, the App Store, and I'm going to open this app here, and then you can go to it has various exercises and training regimens. So I'm just going to go to the training programs here. I'm doing a 10-week training program right here.
Mm-hmm. And what's great about that is that, this app is really particularly helpful for people who wouldn't want to go to the gym because you really don't need any equipment.
Right. It uses body weight exercising, so it uses very basic tools, a chair, just a countertop. Or, if you're outside, you can use a park bench or whatever. And I'll give you an example. Right here, this exercise here, this classic push up. I'm just going to show the detail here. It'll actually tell you how to do the exercise through these pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to this workout, I'm going to go to one of the days I've already done, and you just hit this button, start workout, and it actually has a countdown clock,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll actually show you how to do the exercise, and you go through the repetitions, and as you complete each repetition, you do as many as you can, you hit complete reps, and what it'll do is it'll count the rest period for as long as you were doing the repetitions, and that's called a
Nice.
ladder. And there's various exercises like that through here and various programs.
Yeah,
But
I
the big,
use 20 day too. It's
absolutely,
I,
the big
I
thing,
like
but
it
the
a
big thing
lot.
about this app is it's on the iPad. Doesn't
Mm-hmm.
require any special equipment. So if you do a lot of traveling, it's the perfect app. And it's only $2.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, when I started this, and I done gym workouts and things with weights and all that, and I'll tell you, it killed me. I mean, I felt it,
I remember that.
absolutely, and it's $2, and you can't beat it. So that is Your Gym on the iPad.
Yeah, if you're a busy person and you can't get to a gym, but you still want to start, if you want to know where to start, then try this app. As
Absolutely.
Marty said, it's only $2 and it's worth
Absolutely.
that
And
$2.
also, you can. No, I'm gonna just back out of here. I'm just gonna stop this here and work out. You can go to the. Also, there's a screen here. You can actually make up your own workouts. So you can go to there's various exercises by muscle group. If you want to do legs, and you can go to all these exercises here, and you actually can create your own workouts here. So you jump on any one of these exercises.
Plus, it has beginner, easy, different levels
Exactly, and
of.
it shows you in pictures each exercise. As I'm looking here at the squats, and it'll tell you exactly how to do it.
Okay.
So it's fantastic. So that's your gym on the iPad,
Mm-hmm.
and highly recommended. Those are 2 apps and
That's.
3 people,
Mm-hmm.
and just our starting out and getting into shape and getting a little fitness going.
And we hope that you guys will be inspired to also, start your fitness regimen. It's something that everyone should be into.
Absolutely,
We want to be healthy, not just in mind, but also in body.
absolutely.
So we hope that our post inspires you.
Yes, and definitely check out the post below this video, and check out what Christina, Joyce, and Sean have to say about
Mm-hmm.
their tips and some of the apps that they use as well. And we'd like to hear from you. What are some of the things you do to keep in shape to
Yeah,
increase
maybe
your
they have
fitness?
tips, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, we'd love to hear from you. Please let us know through your comments on the post. Misty, anything else?
I guess we covered everything.
Okay, this has been Misty and Marty from Podjam TV. We will see you next time.